So this next comment comes from Jurassic Thunder. He says, it's not that even a homeless guy has a girlfriend. It's that even a homeless woman has a boyfriend. And that's really interesting. That's an interesting way to frame that. So something I like to say on this channel a lot is that if you feel as if you're not good enough, like you need to continue to improve and get like sufficient to get a girlfriend, just look at the homeless man. He's able to find companionship and intimacy, and he has nothing going for him. He has no status, no house, no car, no job, no money, none of it. And he's able to get a girlfriend. And so Jurassic Thunder, he took that and he spun it around and said, is that a homeless woman? Even a homeless woman can get a boyfriend. And that way of framing things really just highlights your worldview and how you view yourself, what you think about men and what you think about women. And on a more broader note, it's really hitting on how strong your frame is, okay? Frame is going to be the narrative that you adopt about yourself and the world that you live in. When you have a strong frame, you're typically going to you're going to be showing more signs of masculinity, narcissism, but the most notable aspect of having a strong frame is your ability to influence others. When you have a weak frame, you're going to be more influenced by others, okay? Having a strong frame is going to be like being the main character in a film that you are the director of and you wrote the script for, and everybody else just kind of falls in line, okay? You're the main character, you're the group leader, you are calling the shots. When you have a weak frame, it's almost like your water being poured into a container. You're going to fit whatever shape is given to you. You're going to play whatever role you need to play. Your frame is going to be comprised of your ideas about yourself and the world that you live in. Some ideas that will help you adopt the main character role may be thinking that men are more valuable than women. At least when it comes to influencing women, that idea is going to get you a lot further than the opposite, which is what you're showing with this comment. Again, you said it's not that even a homeless guy has a girlfriend, it's that even a homeless woman has a boyfriend, which implies that women of all creeds, no matter where they come from or where they're at, they have intrinsic value, so much so that they are more valuable than men. And that way of thinking, that idea is not going to make you more influential. It's going to make you more easy to influence, specifically by women. If you walk around the world thinking that women are better than men, yeah, you're never going to get a girlfriend. No woman is ever going to want to invest her time in you because, like I said earlier, having a strong frame is going to be more akin to masculinity. Having a weak frame is going to be more akin to femininity. The woman who's feminine, by default, all women are going to have a weaker frame, and that's just an idea that I adopt because it's successful for me. It helps me get the thing that I want. But they're going to be looking for a man with a stronger frame than them, who's going to tell them what to do and who's going to do it in a way that makes them enjoy doing it. All right? If that means that they have to help him package things and put labels on boxes so that he can ship them out and make the business make money, well, then she's going to be 10 toes down all for it. If that means she's just going to be the one that he calls over for a 2-hour, pump and dump, well, then she's going to be all for it. And she's going to love playing that role for him simply because he has so much influence over her. But what I really want to highlight is the way that you think is going to produce the behavior that you have, and the way you behave is going to get you either this result or that result. Okay? You just have to behave in the correct way. You need to be attractive. You need to not be unattractive, right? And you're going to end up getting the girlfriend. Now, that behavior is going to come down to what you think about yourself and what you think about the world, to include women and men. And there are certain ways of thinking which are going to get you a lot further than how you're thinking right now. That's all I have for you guys. Hopefully you got something good out of this. Leave a comment. I might be able to reply to you. Share this with a friend and subscribe. It really does help me out. I'm a small YouTuber. If you want to land your first date in the next 30 days, check the description down below. You're going to be able to find a link to an online community, and it's going to be filled with other single men who are working on developing their dating skills and building up a stronger frame. You're also going to be able to find a 30-day challenge, which is going to help you go over all the steps you need to take in order to actually get over your fear of rejection and be able to land a date. That's all I have for you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.